Where's my microphone? Right there. Cool. Buzzing overhead. Yep. Our F-14 brothers up in the air. Pretty loud. Let's go ahead and shut the canopy. Close the canopy. A little bit of overcast clouds. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm going to record like the initial portion of Quals. In other words, when everybody starts on the ground, cold start, cold F-14, or if you're in the F-18, this is going to be more leaning towards the F-14s because that's what I fly. I don't even own the F-18 jet, I guess. So I've been flying the F-14 for microphone. There it is. Came back. Yeah, dual PC setup, trial and error. Every once in a while, monitor my headphones go out. Anyways, go back to what we were saying. You're starting the F-14, cold start. Everybody starts the same. But I'm going to show you a pretty fast way to start the F-14 in pretty much about a minute. And unless you're, except for waiting for Jester to do the alignment. So this is cold start F-14 in under 2 minutes. I don't want to say, or I can go ahead and say it. This is cold start F-14 in under 60 seconds. YouTube trend, I guess. But first things first, we need to connect the air and ground. So we go ahead and call the ground here, ground crew, ground electric. Turn that on.
Turn on the ground power.
Go ahead and call the ground again. Ground power. Ground air, same thing.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
Once that's connected, while they're doing that, go ahead and turn the oxygen on. Go ahead and engage the injection. All that should be on, so let's call Jester. Let's start up.
There's no external air and power.
Okay, well, I'm still waiting for external air and power. Why is that? Jester, how about now?
There's no external air and power.
Okay, so ATC is being a butthead. Anyways, ground electric, turn that on.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
No acknowledgement. I mean, I need power to turn my radio on. So, what's going on here? Ground.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Jester's back here flipping switches like we're ready.
We have no external air and power.
Okay, what the... Welcome brace engage. Oops, wrong one. Ground electric.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Turn the ground power on. No. Okay, let me raise the canopy. Because you don't have radio, so maybe it's you're yelling to the ground. Alright. try this again. Cold start F-14 in 60 seconds. Ground power.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy.
Canopy does have to be open. Cool.
Ground power is now
Chief,
on.
connect ground air supply.
Copy.
Yeah,
Ground air supply is now connected.
that is on. Now we can tell
Okay.
just for the start. He's gonna comm check.
ICS comm check.
Hear you loud and clear.
Roger.
Alright, now we are going to flip the hydro. Don't have to worry too much about the bit test. Then we're going to go right click, do the right engine.
I'm closing the canopy.
Thank you, Jasper. Waiting for about right in here. Get that, hit that line. Then we're gonna hit the throttle.
Okay, ready to start.
Thank you, Jasper. We're gonna wait for the throttle switch to flip. Alright, left engine. So it's pretty quick, pretty easy to start it. You just gotta let it cycle and run up. It's an old jet. Whoop. Give me to flip that. Left engine throttle up. Once that comes up, get the numbers, just reset yourself to center. There we go. What about that? Yep. Now we're gonna go ahead and go both engine air. We can disconnect ground power and ground air.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Waiting for ground air power and ground air is disconnected. Go ahead and tell Jester to... Alright, come on, Jester. There we go.
Roger.
INS align. You can... Weapons fine. I usually always go, always go fine. So Jester's doing this thing. We're going to start over here. We'll transmit, receive, we'll turn our radios on. Always use a manual. I like to dial it in the frequencies. Hit these 3 switches. Good. Come up here, uncage. There we go. Set your altitude when the alarm starts beeping. But it doesn't matter. Uncage your standby ADI. Now we can look on our HUDs and our HSD. Then we hit this little switch here. We can monitor the INS line back there. So as this little triangle comes across, it'll become a diamond. Means you can pretty much taxi then. It'll go all the way over here when your INS line. So, and we are pretty much cold start and ready. Of course, we got through our light and things like that, but for the most part, you just cold start at the F-14. Once he's finished aligning, you'll say ready to taxi. Now, fast forward to the next step is going to be taxiing to the active runway, which I actually missed a step. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. I wanted to show you how to cold start pretty quick. Is actually you need to go over to ATC and request startup. When you're during quals, you actually do the verbal communication with ATC. There'll be ATC on the ground. So it'll be like Anderson ground. This is Rage 11, whatever your company, whatever your flight number is. Rage 11, request startup. Then you go to the ATC menu and
Colt 3-1, request startup.
which is Colt 3-1.
Colt 3-1, clear for startup. Wind 040 at 7 meters per second.
Now, We're gonna flip up your knee board. There's a couple things you need to know. We are Anderson. I keep bumping into my microphone. Anderson. Look, ATS is 254.325. So we go. Whoop. I got a small keyboard on my knee here. 254. 254. I can't dial the last number on my back, so I'll get Justin to dial that in. So, radio, tune manual, 2, 5, 4, 3.
Yes, sir.
325. And you get that on the knee board and the briefing page.
Runway in use is 06. Traffic frequency
Runway in use
250
is 06.
decimal 1. Wind 039er at 12 knots. Ceiling 15,200 broken. Temperature 17 Celsius. Altimeter 299er6. And information Juliet.
Information Juliet. So 299er6.
This is Anderson AFB information Juliet. Runway in use is 06. Traffic frequency 250 decimal 1. Wind 039er at 12 knots. Ceiling.
So you got the information. I usually write it down. It says Juliet, I believe it was, but we're on runway 6. So when we're ready to taxi, when we're waiting for adjuster, it'll be Anderson ground, Colt 31, request taxi to back from the runway with information Juliet. Then I'll come back with you with the taxi instructions. Right, you're clear to taxi runway 06 via whatever taxiways they want you to use, and you would just repeat that back to them. Clear to taxi runway 06 via Yankee Bravo, crossing runway 06 right, hold short runway 06 left or something like that. Contact tower. Now usually tell you to contact tower after the last transmission or so. So somewhere between here and getting over the runway, you'll just switch over to tower. So with the tower is 25010. So I can dial that in. 25010. So now I am on tower. Just waiting for Justin. We go with runway 06. Alright. So we know we got it. We know we are going to be able to head out of the runway. We can also check out our knee board. Yeah, this doesn't broadcast, but I have using an open knee board. I actually look down. I did the knee board. And pull up the airport map. Anderson Tower is 25010. I don't like using the F10. I try to keep it kind of nil semi best I can. Doesn't, I guess the ground is on the same frequency. So it worked last time. But what we can do is go ahead and pull up. over to the right. So what we can do is...
All right, ready to taxi.
Thank you, Jester. What we can do is go ahead and program red crown into... Pull up, there, red crown is 2560 or button 4. We can go and tell Jester to
Roger.
button 4. That's red crown, because we're going to go up through red crown. Alright, we're ready to taxi. So, get rid of that. Ooh. Collinsworth. Anderson Ground, Colt 3-1. Request taxi to back the runway with information, Juliet. Then we got to follow up and go ahead and do ATC,
Anderson traffic, gunfighter 451, short final runway 06 right. Anderson traffic.
Alright, I gotta move up before they let me, I gotta move up before they'll actually... Before they'll actually let me, clear me for a taxi.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Remove the wheel chucks. Move up a little bit. There we go.
Clear to taxi to runway 6, pass 2.
Alright.
Anderson, nowhere. Blackbird 1. Like 15, reporting shot, resources, yeah, sorry, sir.
There's no tower available, it's traffic.
line up and wait, Joseph.
Yes, sir, we are during the training. There's a tower for us. First anything.
Hey, copy that, Blackbird 1-1. I'm going to get you to hold short 06 left. We're going to wait for this Tomcat to finish his option.
So, yeah, they're doing some air-to-ground practice here, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. So, let's see how many people are up in the air. Alrighty, where am I at? Here. Anderson. Cope. That's just Cope. How fast is he going?
Yeah, Blackbird 1-1 looks like 451 is out of the pattern. You're cleared to line up with Joseph left.
Blackbird 1, third to line up, 06 left.
Yeah, so I'll let them do their thing. We gotta leave circle. Anyways, that's kind of all I want to really do tonight. Let me check something out here. I don't even have my stream up. Looking over at my OBS, and it looks like it's streaming out, which is a good thing. So, let's pack Quals. I kind of don't want to do anything like that right now. Let's just board around. Let's go one of the instant action. Let's see here. Well, let's go to air refuel practice. Show up. Because another thing that you're going to be doing in Quals is once you leave the ground, you go up and you're going to refuel, because we're naval operators. We fly a lot of missions from Carrier. Pretty much all our missions will be from the Carrier. Oop, my VR just went a little buggy on me. So, it may not be able to get all the way back to the ship, because the ship's a couple hundred miles out to sea. So, some of our missions you'll take off, refuel and head out to your target, which means you're going to need to refuel, either coming out or both, going out and coming back in. Once you get really advanced, we'll do it at night. So we'll teach you how to do a proper rejoin and how to connect. It's actually pretty simple. I could not connect at all until I got around this group, and they broke every step down. So we're going to get started. We're going to do a proper rejoin. Flight always jumps in front of me. He goes first, but I'm going to kind of go out to the left on the port side of the plane and come in and do a proper rejoin and talk you into it. Out of this, I'm going to splice up and cut and put in individual videos. So, all right.
Springfield 1, passing waypoint 1 at 15,000.
Sliding out. Sliding out port side. Now, while he's getting up there and button to being flight lead, I guess. We got plenty of fuel. We got 8.1 or so. Let's move on over here to the left some. Let's go ahead and tanker of 6, intent to
Texaco 1-1, infield 1-1, request rejoin.
get that out of the way.
Infield 1-1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 350.
Okay, he's at elevation 15,000 and he's going 350 knots. So you'll need to know that. What we like to do is, you don't have to, but when you have a lot of jets in and around the tanker all at once, good to go ahead and put the wings in bomb mode. But I always bump it down in autopilot, let your wings come back, and then flip it out of autopilot back to manual. Now, proper rejoin, go 400 knots, a little fast. I want the tanker in my forward right section of the canopy window, screen, or whatever. And I am going to keep him there as I'm coming in. You are trying to be in line with the forward portion of his wing, a little high, and just holding in that spot on the canopy all the way in. And 20 miles out, we would have called and said we're inbound, just like we did intent to refuel. We'll teach you the proper comms on that. But we want to be in line with his wingtip so he can see us coming in. Good closer speed. VR helps with depth perception, but the graphics will get hindered a little bit. So when you're first starting out, don't be in a hurry. You're just kind of taking your time up, kind of judging the closure. I don't want to be above 400 knots. Move up a little bit more. Like I said, you start seeing his wing details a little more. So I'm a little behind. You can't really see me. I'm coming in. I'm going slow enough where I can hit the air brakes if I need to. I said nice and easy. Come on up. Piece of cake, man. It's all muscle memory. Now, you are in, right here is about up maybe forward a little bit more, port side hold. So you're going to call ahead the Texaco 11, Colt 31, whatever your name is. Established port side hold. I'm maybe a little higher, so wingman's done tanking. Let him slide over. Texaco 11 Colt 31. Moving aft to port side hose. So we're going to go back, get back behind him into pre-contact location. Now, this is where everybody, you want to stabilize. What I like to do is to trim my jet out, so I have to keep just a little bit of back pressure on the stick. Just stay up. In other words, if I let my stick go, I start dropping just a little bit. Now I am here. Now I got voice command, so I'll just go ready pre-contact. And it didn't work though. We can hit F1.
Ready pre-contact.
Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Okay.
Ready pre-contact. Clear contact.
Alright, let the hose come out. I said stay stabilized. And you just want to, what you want to do, you want to, not looking at the hose, not looking at the basket. You're looking at the refuel pod on the wing. And you're going to manage closure. I know from experience in my VR setup, my viewport, is if I keep that pod to the upper right side of my forward view HUD, I'll connect about 80%. I don't know why you just slow down like that.
Keep her steady.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and shut Jester up and start again. So you just back off. Do it again. It is AI, so stuff happens. It will slow down real rapidly. Whatever. Take your time. Just missed it. Don't worry, you're not going to get it on your first try every time. If you watch some of the actual pilot refueling, it can get very hairy. So every time you go in, just remember where that pod was and then adjust. I need to pod a little bit further to the right on my view. Boom.
Contact.
Now.
You're taking fuel.
Now you're just picking a spot on your HUD. Whoop, I got a little too close. Whoop, shoot. Pilot oscillation. It happens. Yeah, once you connect, you're just picking a spot on your HUD and keep it locked on the fuel refuel pod. So a little right of the view. Oh. See? You might be turning just a little bit. So we do it again. Just back off. You also fight the view a little bit. You're, especially in VR, you have a tendency to kind of reset itself depending on where you hold your head for a while. Alright, I got a little anxious. I set up, I have probably 50 connections under my belt, and I still struggle. And it's all managing your closure. Oh, almost. And you're managing your closure and everything with really your speed. You know, as you throttle up, your jet's going to go up. So that's why I like the back pressure. So I just let go of the stick a little bit, and it'll come down naturally. Reset my view. Whoa, 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 whoa. And my face. Just a little off. That's it. But I'm in pretty good position. Oh, he just took off on me. Then you're just holding the HUD on the pod, managing the throttle, just holding it here. Just takes practice. Bump.
Contact.
Got a little too far in.
You're taking fuel. Contact.
Got a little oscillation.
You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. Return free contact.
Yeah. I don't know what that's all about. Anywho, we took on a couple thousand pounds of fuel, retract the probe, communications will be something like Colt 3-1 satisfied, moving aft right to starboard side observation. So then head under everybody. Starboard side observation is the exact mirror image of the port side hold. Oh, stay out of the burner. We're just coming up here. Leading edge of the wing. About right here. So the co-pilot or the pilot can see us. We can see everybody tanking, or whoever's tanking can see us. And then we're listening to the radio. As they're saying we're moving aft to starboard side observation, we would just slide over, give them room, and just stay in formation. I might be wrong on that. You might just hold your position and they go underneath of you. So I might not post that one. I'll have to find out. Yeah. And while you're here, practice formation flying. Tanker holds a pretty straight line.
Return free contact.
Wings are in auto. That's cool. My wings reset themselves to auto. That's why I was having some problems. Yeah, kill them. When you put it in bomb mode, it kills those stabilizers. Anyways, we're satisfied. Colt 3-1, Texaco 1-1, Colt 3-1, departing. So you look down where you are basically going north. We're going northwest, departing northeast, and you slowly depart. Of course, you'd have your tack can tuned in when you get about a mile away from him. Red Crown, Colt 3-1. Complete AR. Continuing on navigation. They'd be like, climb to assigned altitude 240. Continue on nav. That's cool, man. That's old GPU, old system. Looks this good. I gotta admit, man, ED has done some pretty quality work with this sim over the last 2.5, 3 years that I've been playing it. I mean, the clouds alone are pretty awesome. Like, can't wait to be able to upgrade everything to high quality. People complain a lot. They want it to look photorealistic in VR. The technology isn't even ready for that. Join the military. I've been in the military sims. Yeah, they're better, but they're not full photorealism. Anywho, let's go shoot somebody. Then we'll call it a night. Close. Alright, instant action. Who do I want to shoot? What if we go Nevada? This similar air combat training. Fox 2s. Lock my seat. All right.
It's game time. We have a bandit, MiG-28, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 420 and blazing. $7 o'clock high. 8 o'clock high. He's coming right. There's 360. Passing 310. There goes 290. Watch it. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. We need.
Lost focus. Freaking screen popped up. I couldn't click on anything. All right, let's do that again. He dove on me. So this similar air combat. No, this is Fox 2s. Alright.
Target, 3 miles. Okay, let's do this. 410 knots. 320. 280 knots. 12 o'clock.
Texaco 1-1, passing waypoint 1 at 18,000.
7 o'clock. Passing 310.
Texaco 1-1, on station at Bull 342.
270.
18,000.
10 o'clock. 250 knots. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. And that's 280. 1 o'clock. Speed 230. 10 o'clock. Okay, man, 170. We're getting slow now. 1 o'clock low. Passing 220. Speed 300. 5 o'clock. $10 o'clock. Speed 350. Come on. 10 o'clock high.
My stick is a little, stick's a little,
7 o'clock high. He's coming right.
keep pulling too hard. There he is.
Passing 290. 200. 5 o'clock. We're slowing down at 160. We're way too slow, man. 11 o'clock. Speed is 160.
Not even pulling on his stick.
11 o'clock. Passing 220. Passing 260. 6 o'clock. $12 o'clock. 240 knots. 6 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
11. The hell?
Passing 280. 7 o'clock.
There he is, down there.
3 o'clock low. Speed 340. 5 o'clock.
Come on, you little...
12 o'clock. 380 knots. 1 o'clock.
I mean, that wasn't gonna be a
310 knots. 10 o'clock. Speed 360. 12 o'clock. Missile missed. 2 o'clock low. 300. 12 o'clock. 240 knots. 12 o'clock. And that's 290. 12 o'clock. Okay, 300. Speed 260 now. 300 knots. 340 looking good. He's on our 12. Ain't gonna get better than that. We're on a 6, shiny and chrome, 280 knots.
Oh, running out of fuel.
Passing 250. 1 o'clock. Passing 230 knots. Okay, 200. Light him up, he's right in front of us. Watch it, 180, man. $210 knots. 1 o'clock. Passing 250. Speed 280. Fuel's Joker. Looking like 310.
Offsetting.
Speed 250. 1 o'clock low. Okay, 200. Get him! He's right in front of us! $230 knots. 1 o'clock. Speeds 270. 12 o'clock. Okay, 330. Passing 280. 310. 280 knots. 12 o'clock high. Speed 240. He's ours now. Looking good. Now take him out. We're on a 6, shiny and chrome.
Sucker, pain in my butt.
Speeds 270. Right on the 6, burn that sucker. 310, better now.
Fox 2. Die.
Oh, splash! Bandit is down.
Little sucker, the pain in my butt. F5. I know little suckers, you just take gain air and come back down on top of them, but I was just trying to do a raid fight with them. Get yeah, you always push the limits of yourself and your aircraft. All right, what we got here? Let's do one more. All right, see here. I know what I'm gonna do. Where is? Oh, thought there was a free flight. This one must dog. Beyond visual. Beyond case 1. On alert. Ain't that something? I think got free flights going. Or, oh no, it's instant actions. Persian Gulf. Wow. Free flight there. Free flight. Free flight. Maybe they got tired of people just flying through the buildings. Oh, smack 'em. Oh, yeah. Who's up there? Let's do
There
it.
is a friendly, Bra, 125, 70 miles, Angels 33.
125.
Mexico 1-1, passing waypoint 1 at 18,000.
Let's go and see who this is.
Mexico 1-1, on station at Bulls 347 for 50 at 18,000.
Pretty spectating scenery. Over the valley. Over the valley. Oh, he's way up there. In the contrails. Do a proper rejoin. Do like they refuel. Put him over.
Friendly, C-17, 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
Keep him right there in the forward left panel. Look like he's bending towards me, maybe. These suckers actually fly pretty quick. I said I'm trying to gain altitude, and he's just freaking balling. Angle of pursuit. Kind of come up, go altitude, and I can level off and really gain on him. Escort the C-17 for a little bit. Yeah, that sucker's going. Go freaking Mach 1.1 to catch up to him. Hypersonic freaking C-17. There's a jet in front of us. Airspace is quite busy. Kind of a freaking mid-air collision. Join up on his wing. Jester back there flipping switches. Whoa. You can turn, but I'm gonna stay with you. Play a game of how close can I get. Turns a little off. Just like refueling, just manage your closure. You got a great formation with the C-17. Like this. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my audio, but I will catch you guys later. Got to work out some kinks in the system. Peace.